Mother or Jessica?
Jessica. She had to find a long microphone on that round. She kept not finding open. And then I gave her one, but then her mom sent her one that was really, really tiny.
Another driver texting. So this is the middle of Grand Central, which is about 400 units, and was the first major redevelopment project. Finished, opened in like 2005, I think, when they actually started bringing people in. And this plaza, this guy knows a little bit about this particular plaza, right?
Yeah, this plaza was kind of an interesting development that wasn't part of the initial plan. This right here used to be a continuation of 11th Street. So when this was built, 11th Street came straight through and then dead-ended at this block north of it. When that was done, there was parallel parking. You can actually see this tree here, that tree there. Those were the ends of the parallel parking spaces. And the retail space in here was not doing so hot at that time, or was non-existent at that time. The developer, since he had control, this was not public right-of-way, the street, he opted to retrofit it into a plaza. So you can see basically where the sidewalk stopped and came through and filled in the street with these pavers. Then we have the plaza. As soon as this plaza was put in place, shortly thereafter, Four House opened up, Sea Dog Cantina opened up, dry cleaners, 1120 Bistro was at the corner. That is now turning into an Italian restaurant that opens up in the near future. And all this retail space over here, street storefront, is currently under construction, and it's going to be a really interesting thing that's opening up here in the next few months. Which you can't tell, but I can tell you what it is. But it's going to be something that does not exist downtown.
Yes. And the other thing is, this is where the entrance to Stageworks Theater is, which is a non-profit local theater group. When the developer built this space, they basically gave the space, the unbuilt theater space, to Stageworks, and Stageworks raised money to build it out. And so about a year and a half ago, they probably opened up, and actually they do shows here all the time. And they're really, really good, and it's been around for a good 20 years at least.
The 99-seat theater, is that right?
Yeah. It's a great place to come watch a show, grab a drink, grab something to eat, and whatever this special place is right here. So we don't have right stuff. All right, we gotta go get our free refreshment. They are all condos. This building was, What about? Those are apartments. Yeah, that's Seaport up there, which is one of the other large redevelopments that's done, and it's all rental. Now you can rent here. It's just you're renting from individual renters.
So all the units have already been sold?
As far as I know, I think so, yeah.
They have.
And
they still put ads in the Sunday paper. I think maybe they're 30%.
The developer still does control some, but there has been second sales, but the developer is still very involved in branding the development.
All right, free treats are next. this pattern will be done throughout the neighborhood over time. And so this was the first street that was completed, and it was completed along with this park, which is half dog park, half people park. Dog park's always busier than people park, which is actually a great place to come down, hang out on a weekend. The place gets packed. Everybody apparently owns dogs in this neighborhood. So this is the place, condos. My personal favorite of the condo building. And over here is 212 lofts, which were the original. These actually were legitimate lofts, these smaller buildings here. This was a warehouse that was converted back in the early 90s. This was really kind of the first modern redevelopment in the neighborhood that occurred. And this is, there's a studio, artist, still active. Come here on the weekend, they're out here doing fabricating, dance stuff, so that's still very active. It's part of kind of Channel District history as more of an arts neighborhood.
One of the first residents of Channel District bought that building and still lives there today.
And now we're supposed to go right over here, and they're supposed to have free treatment. I don't know what kind of treatment. Glass of water. This building right here is an original, was a redone building, and it's part of this development here. This was the new piece. This was the old renovated piece. It's called Victory Loft. It's the old Model T building here. This is an architecture firm. There's a metal art shop at the end here on the left, which if you get a chance, we're not going to walk into the construction, but it keeps great sculptures outside. It's called Rustic Inspiration. Yeah, it's like dragons and all kinds of crazy stuff. This is the Meridian, which was another one of the first buildings redevelopments that was put into place, and that is an as-yet determined redevelopment site right there. If you like coffee, I highly recommend coming back to the Victory Shop. It's a great place. We're gonna try to walk right over here and head up 11th and get you back on your way. This development down here, does anybody actually know the name of the apartment?
Courthouse.
Huh?
Courthouse.
This is Port House? Okay, so they built this huge apartment complex that basically, you'll see a garage down there on the right, the white thing, wraps all the way around this building and comes all the way up here. And it's all apartments, all rental. It'll be opening up, I'm guessing, in the next few months.
Yeah. And also, this construction site here is kind of a good example of how this used to be a industrial warehouse district and wasn't supportive of all the residents that are now living here. So similar to the block that we were just on, where we saw the new streetscape in place, everything underground is also equally as important. This street would flood horribly after any kind of rain, and just the infrastructure for all other utilities was not here to meet the demand. So this block is the next block under construction, and when it's finished, it'll look like the one we were just on.
Yeah.
This building here is also another private residence. City Blue on the ground level is a printing company, but the rest of the building is single residence.
Single?
Single residence, is that what you said?
All right, everybody, I just want you to know, it is 12:48. So legally, I'm supposed to tell you we got to get back to downtown. So they are going to have some type of little drink for us over there if you want it, at the place we went to before, Bamboozle. We want to go grab that real quick and head out of here. Are we okay with that? All right, just want to make sure.
Urban design comment. This sidewalk was here first, then this development was built, and how did the two, connect? You can see obviously there's difference in materials, but the banding, they're trying to, continue the same banding all the way through. Not really that successful, but sometimes that happens where you have material, the developer doesn't use the same material, you need a material area like that.
Home. Thanks for coming. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy your walk?
Very much.
You guys see you talking. Sorry about the gap in the map. The poor guy.
I don't know. I'm